Hey guys, my name is Hugh Fan. I'm a 16-year-old Australian high schooler who's trying to just stack skills and knowledge so that I could just become the best version of myself and do the most things in life and just live a more experienced, more fulfilled life. And the way I'm doing that is by, number one, building a cool business. Number two, trying to do well in school. And then number three, just generally having more experiences and just more richer, fulfilling experiences. So basically, I met the Governor General of Australia for like 15 minutes and we just chatted about robotics, specifically my robots and robotics in public education and my school. She's like the big boss of Australia. So there's a Prime Minister and then there's the Governor General, which is like she can tell the Prime Minister what to do because she represents the King. So basically I met the King. I met the King's representative, so I basically met the King. But yeah, she was super chill, and I was just thinking about this kind of opportunity because she said if we win an international competition or we want to celebrate a international competition, then I can like send her an email or something, and then she'll organize something for us at the Kirribilli House, which is like, it's kind of like the budget Australian White House. But yeah, that was pretty cool. But that's a great opportunity, and I was just thinking about how that opportunity came about, and I won't lie, it's through sheer luck, but not like sheer luck, it's through manufactured luck. And that's the kind of topic of this video. So basically, hard work equals luck to a certain extent. So there's like luck that just randomly occurs and can happen to anyone. Like I can find $10,000 on the floor tomorrow. That's luck. So can anyone else, and the chances are more or less equal because it's just completely random luck, like finding 10 grand on the floor. So that cancels out across everybody, right? Because it's like a common denominator type stuff. However, there's another element of luck, which is getting lucky because you worked hard for it and you put yourself in a position where it makes sense for you to get lucky. So for example, I worked at a startup, which was a LiDAR company, and it was a really amazing company. And one of my family friends told me that, that company, all the students in her university try and get an internship at that company. But then I got into that company, and you know what? Because I was lucky, because my friend's mum worked at that company, and then she referred me to the engineering manager, and then I got in that way. That was pure luck. But then again, was it really luck? Because behind the scenes, I spent like hundreds of hours, building this kind of lab and refining my skills. So then when my friend's mom came over to pick her up from my house, then she saw the lab, she saw what I was working on in my house, and then she was like, actually, you'd be a good fit at the company I'm working at. Was that really luck, or was there some kind of me putting myself in a position to be able to receive that luck? Same with me meeting the Governor General, right? She wanted to see STEM and she wanted to see robots on her visit to my school. And then the reason why she's coming to our school is because her husband is an alumni of my school, and my school is fairly a fairly good school because it's like a selective school. You got to take a test to get in, and so the alumni from that school are pretty up there because the school is pretty up there. So I got to meet her because I did well in a test and I got into school, and then she was coming to the school, and then I got to meet her. I was one of the students who got to meet her because I was good at robotics, second in Asia Pacific. Then again, and now I might be going to the Kirribilli House. I'm probably not going to go, but I'm just saying that that's an opportunity, and that's just me putting myself out there to get lucky. And I feel like I've gotten lucky multiple times, and that is a result of being lucky, but also being the person who can get lucky. If you walk around with your head down all the time and your shoulders slumped and you just always talk down to yourself, you're not really in a position to get lucky, are you? Right? So yeah. So the natural progression from that idea is, okay, how do I become more lucky? Work harder, or not work harder, do more. which is derived from work harder, right? So how do I do more? Increasing productivity. I love talking about productivity. Every single video, productivity. Okay, so over the past month or so, here's everything that I've learned about myself that improves my productivity. So number one, biggest thing that improves my productivity is having friends over and co-working with them, even if we're not working on the same stuff. Just having them in the same room, same vicinity, the energy is so much higher. I'm able to focus a lot longer. And when I take breaks from my work, we take breaks together and we actually rest. When I take breaks by myself, I'm either like just half working or something, or cleaning up the lab, or doing something semi-productive. But when I'm with my friends, we're chatting, we're playing, we're laughing and stuff, and the brain really rests. So I feel like I come back more refreshed. And you know, like you just do a lot less silly things and silly time wasting things. Like I will never scroll on Instagram reels if I have a friend over and we're co-working. So that's like honestly 1.5x productivity boost. 1.5x is crazy. Next biggest productivity boost is having a year at a glance calendar. So pretty much I've been thinking of the year at a glance calendar, but I never manifested it. I never made it like an actual physical version. All I try to do is just make it on Notion, and it never worked. You know why? Because Notion is a great note-taking app. However, for life and managing your whole life, I feel like it kind of sucks. For me, at least, you know, it could be really different for you, but for me, at least, it sucks for managing my life, and I like to have IRL ways. So basically, I printed A4 sheets of paper. Each paper represents 3 months, and there's a rectangle for every day, and you write, you know, what you're doing in that day. I'm a bit sleepy, you know, it's a little late. I was recording the whole day. You know why? Because I was being super productive, and now I'm tired because of this tactic. So the best thing that it does is it really puts the whole year into perspective, and you can see with your own eyes how much time you have in terms of like area of the size of the A4 paper, and then that will give you a sense of the time frame you're working in, which will give you a sense of urgency, which will then lead you to work harder. So I know that I have like prelims in like a month and a bit, and yeah, prelims is basically a bunch of big tests, right? And I know that I have that in a couple weeks, and I also know that I want to pump out as many videos as I can. So that's why I'm staying up late tonight and trying to make I'm trying to film a YouTube video on H-bridge motor drivers. Let me show you. Yeah, you know, I'm staying late building up these circuits and recording myself building the circuits. And then, yeah, that's why I'm trying to pump these videos out, because I know that if I can't get these videos out this week or finish filming them this week, then it's wrapped, because then I won't be able to film for like 3 weeks because I'll be studying. So it actually pushes me a lot harder to, you know, work and make use of my time, because you can literally see how little time you have, and you can see the days going by every day. If you don't have your whole year at a glance, I feel like the whole year just passes you by and you don't get anything done. Yeah, like in school, I'm actually like consistently doing my classwork in the class, which is, it sounds like a really low bar, but a lot of the time I just be like, oh, I'll just do it later, but then later never comes and I don't do it and I get bad on the test. Actually, no, I don't get bad on the test. I get like average, you know, but that's because I have prior knowledge. And then basically I pick subjects that are unfair towards me because I have just natural affinity towards certain subjects. So I can get away with that, doing too much study, but that's a bad practice. And I've stopped doing that, you know? So I'm not really behind on my classwork anymore, which is great because of this new system. And yeah, like another one is just like caffeine is great. You know, does it really work? Who knows? But at least the placebo works, you know? So caffeine is pretty good. And then time blocking's all right. Like, I feel like most of the time I can't stick to the time block like sometimes like life really does just get in the way, and I feel like doing the daily highlight or the top 3 daily highlight is definitely a more effective strategy than doing the time block. So basically, the daily highlight is every day you just wake up, or day before you plan like, oh, what do I want to do? What's the one thing that I want to get done today? And today was film my YouTube video. Not this YouTube video, but the YouTube video for my other channel, and I did that. It's not done yet though. Like I still gotta finish it tomorrow, but yeah, I gotta film that. And I think, yeah, I gotta film it. So yeah, that's pretty much this video. Manufacture luck by working hard, and work hard, and max out your productivity, and have friends over, drink caffeine, and that's it. My name is Hugh Fan. I'm a 16-year-old Australian high schooler, and I'm just trying to stack skills and knowledge so I'll be able to do as many things as possible and have as much freedom as possible when I'm older. Low-key, I'm just trying to do great things with my life. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I got no clue as to, I don't know, like I acknowledge the fact I'm like low-key stupid in terms of life experience and stuff. So I'm just gonna say things that I think are true, but they might not be true. Don't trust anything I say. Cool. Alright, see ya.